What's happening, guys? Lawson here, moving along in our 30-day challenge, and right now I am in South Florida, Miami, fishing with Scott Rose and Chris Beulah. You should know those two of my favorite guys to fish with, and we are fishing for snakehead today. We are throwing big frogs, spinner baits, anything we can to catch some of these nasty little swamp dragons. So snakehead are definitely an interesting fish, and we'll talk more about like the ecology and the right and wrong behind fishing and releasing or keeping them later in the video. But right now, to the fishing. All right, Chris, Scott are up front. Scott's manning the trolling motor. Chris is throwing a frog up there. I am back here, 50-pound braid, heavy action rod. We are looking for big snakes here, and I'm throwing a hollow body little buzz frog here. And I think we're gonna find some big fish today. Boys, I feel right at home fishing seawalls with top waters. I could not be happier. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, I just got swirled on big time. Did you? Yeah. Get him. Yes. Oh, God. Hey! That's awesome.
They exist.
There's a lot of controversy behind releasing snakeheads. Me personally, I don't kill them, and my thought process is that until someone does a study and proves that these fish are harming the environment, I'm not going to go out of my way to kill a fish that is, this fish is not at fault for being here. We put this fish here. And while we're fishing for snakeheads, we're going to catch tons of largemouth. We'll see lots of peacocks. It's a healthy ecosystem. And really, these snakehead are just a badass sport fish. So until something changes to make me think otherwise, I'm going to just keep letting them go.
Alrighty, we've had a change in frogs here. I was throwing a white hollow body, and I did not get any follow-ups at all, and Chris has been followed up about 4 or 5 times, so I've changed to just a little buzz frog. And there's heaps and heaps of iguanas in these bushes right here.
We'll hopefully cruise past that. But...
Why did we switch again?
Very good. I feel better casting back here anyways. I have more room. So you're good. Oh! Oh, there he is. Whoa, jumping boy.
Good one, dude.
Dude, that was badass.
Woo!
Right at the boat.
I was ripping it fast, and I saw him wake up behind it, and I was like, oh, Lord. Boom, first snakehead of the day for me. Beautiful bullseye snakehead here. Awesome fish. Really, you can only catch them in South Florida and in like China and Malaysia. These are bullseyes right here, and then up north you can catch northern, which actually get a bit bigger, but these are just, they're badass fish. That's the only thing to say about them. Super cool. We are actually gonna be releasing these fish, and I'll talk more to that later, but epic, epic fish. And they eat top waters like seriously nothing else.
Yeah. Crush them. Your hand like the stomach here? Yeah. And usually they will just slide out of your hands.
All right, we're going for a release on. Awesome. I got a snakehead down. Chris got one. His, you'll have to check out in his video, is probably what, a pounder more bigger than mine.
Yeah, a little bigger.
All right, we're still looking for the dragon today though. Scott, have you ever thrown these rage shads before?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I just caught that snakehead on.
Really?
Yeah. What's this?
Subsurface?
No, this rips on the surface like a mother. Like a freaking, like a helicopter. I never even saw him until he was literally like right next to the boat.
Was he already on pretty much by the time you saw him?
No, I saw him and then watched him eat and then reeled down and hit him.
Was it a solid goal?
Yeah, well, he like inhaled the whole thing, just. Oh! Oh, it's freaking largemouth.
Oh! Fuck.
What?
Did you not see this?
No. I didn't see that. I saw the
7 or 8 pound snake.
I saw the little thing that slurped at me.
Holy shit.
I never saw him. I don't know, you saw him, I got slurped by like a little largemouth, and then it looked like the snakehead came and was like checking it out.
One or two that I was looking for. But honestly, like I was very impressed with that size. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we don't match that.
I said one or two.
Oh, I could have sworn I'm getting waked on. Do you see anything?
There's a snake right there. Cast.
Where at? I don't see him.
15 feet, go. Start reeling.
Oh, dude, buddy's right there.
And kill it. Kill it. Now twitch. He's done.
I never even saw him. I saw the wake, but I never saw the fish itself.
He just dropped down into the grass.
All right.
There's like a 4-pound snake.
Yeah, I saw the wake come up, but I can never see him.
There's 3 in here. Definitely.
You think it'd be worth fishing out with a spinnerbait? All right, I'm switching things up a little bit. I am throwing a spinnerbait here. I have always done well fishing spinnerbaits for snakeheads. Scott mainly says it's a frog program, but they're being kind of funky, so I'm gonna drop a little surface. Chris is still throwing a frog. I have literally the only follows I've had is that one in that corner, then this big one, and then the one I caught.
Well, Chris got 4 like within the first hour.
You know what? Here we go.
But then since
Damn
it's
it,
been
Chris.
just about nothing. The followers have all been kind of passive.
Dude, I will say the spinnerbait eats by these things are painful, like hurt your wrist kind of
They
thing.
hit that hard. Not a good thing.
Dude, I was being followed by one.
Were you?
Yeah, he's right here underneath it.
Snake. Yeah. And he's gone.
He's still sitting right there. He was like a 4-pounder.
Yeah, he was decent.
Arv had a follow up on the spinnerbait, so that's a good sign. Dude, look at these deep freaking holes. What are these from?
Shovel?
Dude, there's a freaking bass sitting down in that one.
No way.
There's something sitting down in there.
I believe so.
Nice.
Snake!
Yeah, Chris. All right, as it stands, Chris has 2 snakeheads to my 1. Scott has 0, but to be fair, Scott's only been fishing for about probably 20 minutes now. Yeah, to be fair, Scott's just the worst.
Okay. Well, this guy just wants to go. So I've been told I'm not supposed to hold them. This is not the correct way, but this is the way we're gonna hold this guy.
Oh, it's sick.
What? Just grab him the way we told.
He's going in. It was a small one. I was about to do that anyway.
Oh my.
Perfect.
That is not my fault. No, it is not, dude. That was a...
Oh, dude, look at my shad. Look at my shad. There's a snakehead right underneath it. Dude, I watched him come out from... Dude. Dude, I was dangling my shad across this branch and watched a snakehead come out from underneath the bank. Dude, my heart is pumping right now. All right, we are heading in back to the house. All right, that is it. Back at Scott's apartment in Miami. Awesome day fishing for snakeheads. Wasn't as action-packed as I would have liked it to be, or I think any of us would have liked it to be, but that's just fishing. You guys all know how it is. And during the 30-day challenge, we're going out every day. We're fishing. You got to do what you do and make do with what is given to you. I want to have a quick discussion with you guys about snakeheads, and I want you guys to leave in the comments below your thoughts and opinions or replies on what I think about it. So, snakeheads are an invasive species in Florida, one of the thousands and thousands of invasive species we have here in Florida. They were brought over, from my understanding, to be eaten. Snakehead are very, very good eating fish, and they're brought over, I think, by Asian markets because they originate in Asia, and brought over and put in ponds in Florida to be used for meat and restaurants, and then through that, it's kind of spread through South Florida. Now, a lot of people have really weird, skewed ideas about snakeheads, that there's like these terrible, terrible monsters, and I think part of that is from River Monsters, a TV show which I loved growing up, and I still do like it, is that Jeremy Wade did an episode one time about snakeheads, and they were portrayed as these monsters that will leap up on the bank and eat your dogs and stuff like that. They're just fish, honestly. They are very aggressive fish, but they're fish. And Scott was saying that there hasn't really been tons of studies shown about the effect they actually have on the ecosystem. And when we were fishing, Chris caught 2 or 3 largemouth. I had a few largemouth blown up. We saw tons of peacock bass, which are also invasive but were introduced by the FWC. So there's so much that goes on behind snakeheads. Now, the reason for the title is that I think some people will be pissed off that we didn't kill any of the snakeheads because they think legally you have to. From what I've read before, the law could have changed now, but from what I've read before is that snakeheads, you don't legally have to kill them, but it is illegal to possess them alive. So, catching it and then instantly releasing it back into the water where it came from is what we were doing is legal. But if we were to put that in our live well, that's illegal to have live possession of a snakehead. So you don't have to kill them, but they do recommend that you do. But like Scott was saying, you know, he hasn't seen the direct impact, and he is guiding every single day in the canals in South Florida and hasn't seen the impact of these fish. And they're actually hard to target because a lot of people do kill them and they're hard to find, and they're an incredible game fish. But that being said, you guys tell me below, what do you think about snakeheads, or what's your opinion on them? Do you think that they're really harmful? Do you think they don't have any harm at all? Do you think maybe they help in terms of they can help take down invasive species like all the different types of cichlids and stuff like that, and they also can provide more food for largemouth bass? One of my largest bass I ever caught, this was a while ago, I was actually fishing for snakehead and caught like a 6.5 largemouth on a frog in a pond infested with snakeheads, and I would have to believe that that big largemouth is crushing juvenile snakeheads. So there's a whole entire ecosystem at play here. Let me know what you guys think about snakeheads and whether you should release them or whether you should kill them, and give me your thoughts on the future of snakehead fishing. That being said, we're done. I appreciate you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're rolling along in our 30-day challenge here. That is it for today. Always fun fishing with Chris and Scott, two of my favorite buddies. We went to Columbia together and had an epic time. If you've never seen those videos, you should check them out. But I appreciate you guys. Until next time, see ya.